Assalamu alaikum and a very good afternoon to you all. Are we all together? I need to hear that yes. I've put efforts, please. You need to be with me, right? Are we all together? Great. Okay. So, I'm here. My name is Dr. Arzoo-E-Zainab Khalfan, and I'm going to take you through You Are What You Eat. Okay? So, we'll start. Iftar time is near. I want to go to Mary Brown today. How many of you are in? Oh, I see show of hands. But I have prepared salad and baked potatoes at home. Dr. Zorita, would you like to join me? Okay. What if you would reply that in today? Mary Brown is more preferable than my baked potatoes at home. Are you feeling like a burger today? I have been feeling like a burger in the past few months. Yes, if you are, it's okay. We'll go through this together, okay? We need to learn how to make healthier choices. So let's choose my baked potatoes over Mary Brown. Food plays an important role. It's one of the basic necessities. So food, shelter, clothes. Today we are going to discuss about food. Food is important to nourish ourselves, to nourish our minds, and to nourish our soul. We are going to specifically discuss today about the fad and restrictive diets. Many of us here today, there is keto diet, there is fad diet, or you will hear a nutritionist telling you, oh, you start your morning with lemon and hot water. That really helps. So, are we all up for this? Let's discuss a little bit. When you talk of fad diet, you mean a diet that is popular. It makes me become thinner and have a waist like Dr. Zorida in very short time. So I want to go for it. However, it has its drawbacks. What are the drawbacks? One, it has health effects. So it is a diet with incomplete proportion of food within it. So it will, end of the day, cause deficiencies. Similarly, we have other diet, which is keto diet, very common. Anybody you ask today, oh, I'm on keto diet. What is keto diet? Have we ever questioned ourselves? Keto diet is a diet that is low in carbs, high in fats, and high in proteins. What does it do? Yes, it will give me a waist like Dr. Zorida. I will fit into my clothes one more time. But no, it will cause more problems in terms of my health. It is a risk factor towards deficiencies again. It is a risk factor because high protein, high fats will cause and risk me to be more prone to cardiovascular diseases. So obesity will go away, but it will again bring heart failures, heart attacks. So I lose a person. Coming to Islamic teachings, what does Islam say about keto diet? Surah number 66, ayah number 1 says, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentions, why prohibit what Allah has made lawful for you? So why do we restrict ourselves to what Allah says you need to consume? Islam emphasizes on cleanliness, purity, and healthfulness in terms of diet. It emphasizes on eating balanced diet and halal eating as well. So, taking you through the Quranic teachings, we will see that Surah Baqarah, ayah number 168, clearly mentions, and I quote, you should eat of what is on earth, you should eat what is lawful, and you should eat a wholesome of everything. That includes dates, figs, olives of all different kinds, pomegranates. All this have a healing power. Secondly, Surah Nahl, ayah number 141. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentions, He has produced the gardens with the trees, producing dates and different kinds of olives. One more time, pomegranates, similar and in different varieties for all of us. So be kind and eat from these fruits. We further go ahead and we say Islam teaches us eating halal. What do I mean by saying eating halal? Eating halal comes from the concept of saying eat from the halal income. Social and ethical values. Haram is impurity. As we came up from saying Islam emphasizing on purity. So let's eat halal. Thank you.
You're getting us too hungry and Iftar is still not closed yet, so we'll have to sort it at that. Questions? Judges, any questions related to our topic? Farhan? Salman?
Haha, so they all want my baked potatoes. That's why they are not questioning me. Yeah.
I think when it comes to the issue of diets, perhaps, it needs to start early. So maybe talk a little bit about how to inculcate some of these things in children and bringing them up and what sort of behavior should we be encouraging and discouraging from that early age.
Okay, so to take that up, I would say inculcating healthy eating habits should start from childhood. So being a young girl who has been brought up in Bukoba, I remember my mom used to pack my tiffin box with Maggie, and some days she would pack fruits which would come back home, and I was not a friend of eating fruit, vegetables. But with time, yes, when I got married, everything changed. So I went into a family that's more into having jaggery rather than the sugar, having brown rather than white, having water rather than carbonated drinks. It was a whole change of a scenario. It was very hard for me to adjust, but I believe I've seen healthy lifestyle there. My mother-in-law is 60 today, and I tell you, she's healthier than me. You tell her to jump here, and she'll do that. You tell her to run, and she'll do that. She goes walking every morning. So seeing that, I think when I plan or have kids, I would like to inculcate those healthy habits into them as soon as I can. So packing healthy tiffins for them for school, inculcating healthy exercises and joining them into sports, which I missed back home. So yeah, that's how I would start.
Thank you for the response to that. Related to the question, I'll ask a second question to you, maybe. Since we're talking about the past and related to balanced diet and all this promotion, and right now there's so many restrictive and fat diets, do you believe, though, that the changes in terms of the food itself or the environmental factors related to the food itself actually require these fat and restrictive diets to become important to us now, while they are not important maybe back then? Like maybe there was a time where we learned from the teachings where dry bread and dates and milk and things sufficed as part of a diet. Later on, there were other diets that we learned about. Is it that these fat and restrictive diets maybe are important now because of a change in the environment and the type of foods as well?
Okay, so I will answer that in saying that yes, in the past we didn't have all this, so people were healthier, as we mentioned, because they were having everything in the correct proportion. So we have a diet that is containing vitamins, fats, proteins, carbohydrates, which are all necessary for a human being. But then life changed and everything went into fast food. So now people are getting obesity and suffering. So now, because we want to lose weight quickly, we have come up with this keto and fats. So yes, I don't agree that they should be inculcated, but rather having a proper balanced diet is necessary. However, there are some restrictions which there are some types of diet, like a DASH diet or a diet for diabetics. That I would say plays a major role because we are trying to help our patients get better.
Thank you very much. And we have a round of applause.